And so today we are over on BBS Simulator because in less than around 28 hours, we are going to be getting the new mid-month banner reveal. And personally, I'm actually looking quite forward to it. Usually mid-month banners are quite mid, and that technically is still the case. However, what we saw last month with this particular Fierce Battle banner is that mid-month characters can actually be quite decent. Stark in Question and also especially the Yamamoto are actually very powerful characters when it comes to mid-month characters. So I'm hoping the treatment that they got also follows along with the new set of characters that are going to come out tomorrow. But who are the characters actually going to be? Well, let's talk about it. So as always, when it comes to prediction videos, our track record is 99% incorrect. So whatever I say here is probably not going to happen, but that's the fun of it. The hope here is to finally get a prediction right, and when we do, it's going to be a fun time, right? It's going to be a fun time. And as always, in the comments below, you lads can leave a comment too. Let me know what you lads think tomorrow's banner is going to be, and then we can come back to this video, see if you were correct, and if you were, we can give you lads a shout out in tomorrow's video, and we react to the 3 to 2 new characters. So when it comes to this particular banner, it has a few possibilities of being either a premium banner or a seasonal. Now, I don't think it's going to happen, but in the potential off chance it does, because keep in mind, I have yet to call 1000 Year Blood War this year. We are getting 1000 Year Blood War Resurrections tomorrow. To me, it feels a bit weird. Why are we getting that after the fact they skipped it for 2 months? If they're giving us 1000 Year Blood War Resurrections now, maybe they have something planned. We could potentially see our first 1000 Year Blood War mid-month. Again, I doubt it, but I just want to throw it out there. Or maybe end of month is going to be 1000 Year Blood War. And we'll talk about that when the time does come. But going to the seasonal aspect, because that's always a possibility, right? Last year, if you don't know, we actually had the party time summons with Aizen and also Toshiro. They were remakes of some very old White Day characters back from 2016. So you can see here, we had these 3 characters and we had those 3 characters. Now, as of right now, the only character has yet to be remade from this original 6 is actually Kenpachi. Now, it's not shown here, but when these characters did come back, I believe in 2017, we actually did get 2 new characters, and that was a Byakuya and also Aaroniero. So since White Day is coming up, if they do want to celebrate White Day with a particular banner, we could very well see a new party time version of Kenpachi, Byakuya, and also Aaroniero, rounding up the White Day remakes, completing it with those 3 particular characters. Because we saw back in 2021, they started with these 3, then of course the following year we got Aizen and Toshiro, so that's definitely a possibility that tomorrow's banner is a White Day banner with those 3. And the problem I have with that particular prediction is that we kind of just received 3 Aarioneros, so I feel like maybe it's going to be a minute before we get more Aarioneros, but maybe they're going to just add him out of necessity because they need to. But Byakuya and Kenpachi, to a certain extent, it's been a minute since they received a new character, especially Byakuya. So if they wanted to do a mid-month White Day banner that actually sells decently well, I think that might be something they want to do. And personally, if they do that, I'd be down for it. Those characters, again, are quite very outdated, right? You literally can't use any of these old characters. So to see them get a new character with upgraded visuals and better skills, it's actually be kind of fun. Especially considering the fact that, you know, Kenpachi is a character that is severely underrepresented when it comes to seasonal characters. This is his only seasonal character in the game. It's kind of goofy, but it's such like a fun design. It's Kenpachi in a suit wearing glasses, then Yatsuru's there. It's a cool character. If there was one White Day character in the remake, it had to have been Kenpachi. And as of right now, he is the last of the original 6 to get a remake. So I'm kind of hoping. I don't know if that's going to happen because Aaroniero would have to be included, and he's kind of already received a couple characters in advance. So no guarantee they do it, but it would be fun if they do that. And again, another thing to kind of like disprove that we might not even get White Day this year is potentially this banner right here. The end of January, which was technically Valentine's themes. We've got 2 females. They also threw in Yumachika, which could be a reason for them to not give us a White Day mid-month. Because technically January end of month was both White Day and also Valentine's. So again, it really comes down to Caleb if they want to do White Day this year. No guarantee. But hey, if I wake up tomorrow and see a seasonal Kenpachi remake, I'm going to be excited because he doesn't have that many seasonals. This Kenpachi being the only one that does exist. Now, if it's not a seasonal banner, what could it potentially be? So obviously, if it's not seasonal, it's most likely going to be premium. And when it comes to premium predictions, trying to guess the characters, it can be quite tough. Realistically, the only thing that we can go off of is have they received a character in the most recent months, right? So we got an Aizen, Kaname Gin, we got a Kisuke, Mayuri, Akon. You know, I don't think we're going to get another premium character of them. Same goes to Genrasai, Stark, and Lilinette. And as of late, many in the month of February, we have been focusing on Karakura Town. So we could go back to Karakura Town with another banner. And in that case, it can be a handful of characters. There are still some visors that have yet to be remade. And those visors in question consist of Mashiro, Hachigun, and also Hiyori. We could potentially get them tomorrow. At the same time, I'm still kind of waiting, and I don't think this is going to happen. I would really love to get a new armor Yoruichi, but considering that we just got Ishin, he was kind of part of the Aizen fight, and we kind of received the Kyosuke recently too. So I'm not sure when we're going to get an armor Yoruichi, but I would actually love to get that, especially if they would want to throw in a second fusion Aizen into that particular banner. That would be kind of cool. Not sure who the third character could be, because again, Kyosuke and Ishin has received a new character as of late, but those two, this Aizen and this Yoruichi, could easily carry the banner with just them two. The third character can realistically be anyone from the Karakura arc. And there are still, again, quite a few characters that have yet to get one, especially in recent years. Bankai Soifun, for example, some of the lieutenants, Omaida, Izuru, Momo. There's definitely a lot of possibilities they could do if they do focus again on the Karakura arc. However, I feel like maybe we're not going to get Karakura arc. Maybe we're going to go back to a different type of arc. If we go to premium characters here, we've still yet to get more characters from the Zanpakuto arc. They did remake these three, and there's definitely still more Zanpakuto characters that are popular enough to get a remake. So I'm kind of just waiting at this point for when they want to start doing more Zanpakuto spirits. Going back to the fact that we were talking about a possibility of getting, you know, a remake of White Day Kenpachi Byakuya, for example. We could maybe even get Kenpachi and Byakuya, but not as seasonals, but instead premium characters. There is a pretty big fight in the actual, I guess it wasn't that big, but Kenpachi and Byakuya versus Yami. That's a fight that has yet to be represented in-game, and it'd be a way for Kera to potentially give us a new Yami in his actual, you know, Zero Espada form. We could get a Byakuya, but this time without the captain coat, because I believe at that point he wasn't wearing it. And then we could get Kenpachi without wearing any coat. I'm pretty sure he was shirtless at that point in the fight. So I guess if they don't want to give us a White Day, but still want to give us some male fan service, that might be what they want to do. Again, as always, it comes down to what Kerap have planned for this particular banner. If it's a premium, they can jump all over the place. And if it's going to be a seasonal, it's most likely going to be White Day. And it could potentially be, again, those three characters that have yet to get remakes to round up the party time summons, Kenpachi, Okiura, and also Byakuya. But if not, and they still go with a seasonal theme, I'm hoping it's kind of like a new seasonal. I personally don't mind remakes, and I don't mind it when they give us like another Kakao side banner, for example, but the Mana Summons was a nice change of pace, a new type of seasonal banner, so maybe they want to do the same thing again this month. Give us another White Day themed banner, but different themes. Not sure what that could be, but again, those are definitely a possibility. So I guess my main prediction is a White Day mid-month where Byakuya, Kenpachi, and also Okiura. But what I said, that is my prediction because I predict it's probably not going to happen, but in the comments below, let me know what you guys think this could potentially be. We have been getting loads of bait banners this month, so maybe it is going to be something hype. Maybe end of month is going to be even more hype. But for end of month, we have to wait 2 weeks to find out, so it's not here just yet, but mid-month, we'll be getting announced tomorrow, so hope to see you lads there. Hope you lads enjoyed the video. I'll see you lads next time. Take care, and peace.